There's a moment that every narcissist dreads, the moment they realize you've got it. You've figured them out. You no longer flinch at their silent treatment, you don't chase their approval, and you've stopped reacting to the little games they use to control people. Suddenly, the power dynamic shifts, and they feel it. The same person who once fed on your confusion and self-doubt now sees calm confidence in your eyes. That terrifies them, because the second you see through their mask, the illusion breaks. Their charm, their manipulation, their control, none of it works anymore. And when a narcissist loses control, what happens next is both fascinating and disturbing. So, what does it really mean when we say you've got it? It's not about arrogance or revenge. It's about awareness. It means you've reached that point where you finally understand how a narcissist operates. You see the patterns, the emotional traps, the manipulation tactics, and you don't fall for them anymore. You've learned to detach, to stop explaining yourself, and to protect your peace no matter what they say or do. That self-awareness is what strips away their power. Narcissists thrive on confusion, on making you doubt yourself. But once you've got clarity, once you see what's really going on, their entire strategy starts to collapse. And that's exactly where things start to get interesting. Because once a narcissist realizes they can't control you anymore, everything changes. The mask starts to slip, and their true colors begin to show. The calm, charming version you once knew? Gone. What replaces it can be unpredictable. Anger, manipulation, or even desperate attempts to pull you back in. They'll do anything to regain control. But here's the thing. Every reaction they have reveals exactly who they are and how much power you actually hold now. So let's break it down step by step and uncover what narcissists really do when they realize you've got it. Sign 1. They try to reclaim power. The first thing a narcissist will do when they realize you've got it, when they see you're no longer under their spell, is try to reclaim power. This is their instinctive reaction because to them, relationships aren't about love or connection. They're about control. And losing control feels like losing oxygen. At first, they might try the charm attack. They'll suddenly become the version of themselves you once fell for. Attentive, funny, kind, even vulnerable. They'll tell you they've changed, that they've been doing a lot of thinking, maybe even apologize in ways that sound sincere. But if you look closely, their apology isn't really about taking responsibility. It's about getting you back under their influence. They might say things like, "I miss the way we used to be," or "No one ever understood me like you did." These lines are carefully crafted bait. The goal is to trigger your empathy, to make you drop your guard and open the door again. When that doesn't work, the tone changes. The warmth disappears, and the manipulation intensifies. They might start guilt-tripping you, saying things like, "After everything I did for you, this is how you treat me?" Or, "You've changed. You're so cold now." They'll try to make you feel like the villain, hoping you'll cave just to end the tension. Narcissists are emotional strategists. If kindness doesn't work, they'll weaponize blame. And when guilt doesn't break you, they may escalate further. They could try to provoke jealousy or fear, posting things on social media designed to get a reaction from you, or spreading subtle rumors to damage your reputation. Anything to make you feel something again, because your indifference is their worst nightmare. When you stop reacting, you stop feeding their ego. That silence is power, and they can't stand it. So remember this. The moment they try to reclaim control through charm, guilt, or chaos, it's proof that you've already taken your power back. They're scrambling, not because they've changed, but because you have. Sign 2. They start a smear campaign. The second thing a narcissist does when they realize you've got it is launch a smear campaign, a full-blown effort to rewrite the story and destroy your credibility before you can tell the truth. Narcissists hate losing control over how people see them, so when they can't control you anymore, they'll try to control the narrative. It usually starts quietly. Subtle comments, half-truths, and concerned conversations with mutual friends. They'll paint themselves as the victim, saying things like, "I don't know what happened to them, they've become so distant," or "I tried everything, but they just turned on me." The goal is to plant seeds of doubt in everyone's mind, so that if you ever speak up, people already question your version of events. Soon, it escalates. They might twist private things you shared in confidence, turning your vulnerabilities into weapons. Online, they may post cryptic quotes or messages clearly aimed at you, pretending they're the ones who were betrayed. It's psychological warfare disguised as innocence. And here's the cruelest part. While they're doing all this, they'll act perfectly calm around you, smiling, pretending nothing's wrong. It's all part of their image management game. Narcissists care more about appearing good than being good, but don't fall for it. When a narcissist starts smearing your name, it's actually a backhanded compliment. It means they've lost their grip on you, and this is the only power move they have left. Their reputation matters more to them than their integrity. So when you walk away with quiet strength, it threatens the fragile image they've built. And that's exactly why they try so hard to tear you down, because you're standing tall in a truth they can't control. Sign number 3. They become cold and withdrawn. When a narcissist realizes you've got it, that you've seen through their games and no longer need their validation, they suddenly turn cold and distant. The warmth, charm, and attention that once pulled you in vanish overnight. It's like they flip a switch, and the person you thought you knew disappears. They stop responding to your messages, avoid eye contact, and act as if you never existed. This isn't because they're hurt, it's because they're punishing you. Their silence is a weapon, a way to make you question your worth and chase after the connection you've lost. Narcissists crave control, and emotional withdrawal is their silent form of dominance. You might notice how eerily calm they become, as if nothing you say or do affects them. But that coldness isn't peace. It's calculation. They want you to miss the old version of them, to crave the warmth they once faked, and to return to the role where they held power. The best thing you can do is not chase it. Their coldness is proof that the relationship was never built on genuine emotion. It was built on control. When you stop reacting, you take that control back. Sign number 4. They copy you. Another striking sign that a narcissist knows you've got it is when they start copying you. At first, it might seem flattering. They begin dressing like you, using your phrases, even mimicking your hobbies or opinions. But this isn't admiration, it's imitation for domination. Narcissists study you carefully, absorbing your strengths, confidence, and authenticity, and then repackaging them as their own. They might suddenly post similar things online, adopt your tone, or start talking about the same values you live by, the same ones they once mocked or dismissed. Why? Because when you outgrow them, they panic. They need to prove to themselves, and everyone else, that they were the powerful one all along. By mirroring you, they're trying to steal your glow, to convince the world that they're just as grounded, self-aware, and admired as you are. But the truth is, imitation reveals their insecurity. They copy what they can't create and pretend to embody what they secretly envy. When a narcissist starts reflecting your light, it's not a compliment. It's confirmation that you've become someone they can no longer control. Only imitate. Sign number 5. They try to come back. When a narcissist realizes you've got it, that you've healed, moved on, and reclaimed your power, their final move is often the most manipulative one of all. They try to come back. It usually happens when they sense that you're truly happy or indifferent. Suddenly, they resurface. A message out of nowhere, a "Hey, I was just thinking about you," or even a nostalgic reminder of the good times. But this isn't love, it's strategy. Narcissists return when they feel their influence slipping away. They miss the control, not the connection. They'll use charm, apologies, or fake vulnerability to test if they can still hook you emotionally. You might hear things like, "I've changed," or "No one understands me like you do." They're not trying to rebuild, they're trying to reset the cycle. If you let them back in, it starts all over again, the gaslighting, the chaos, the emotional drain. But if you stay strong and don't respond, you break the pattern completely. When a narcissist tries to come back, it's not a sign that they care. It's proof that your peace and power are something they can't stand to lose. So let's take a moment to step back and look at what really happened here. When a narcissist realizes you've got it, when they see that you've healed, grown stronger, and no longer fall for their manipulation, every one of their reactions is just a reflection of their loss of control. They try to reclaim power, spread lies, turn cold, copy your confidence, or even crawl back pretending to care. But none of that means you've lost. In fact, it's the opposite. It's proof that you've won. You've taken back something they can never touch. Your clarity, your peace, your self-worth. The moment you stop needing their approval, they lose the ability to define your reality. And that's your victory. Every boundary you set, every time you choose silence over reaction, every time you walk away, you're rewriting the story. Remember this: healing doesn't mean they stop being who they are. It means you stop being controlled by it. That's real freedom. That's what having it truly means: owning your energy, your truth, and your life again. If this message hit home for you, it's because deep down, you already know your power. You've just been learning how to protect it. Narcissists don't like that kind of strength, but that's exactly what sets you free. So keep standing tall, keep trusting your intuition, and never apologize for growing. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And tell me in the comments, which sign have you seen the most? Your story might be the one that helps someone else finally see the truth.